Did have Joe Budden's attacks on you been annoying? Like how do you accept those? Joe is obviously incredibly smart. He's a useful, great voice in the culture. He can also be an asshole. That's kind of part of his charm.
Yeah.
But this time he kind of apologized and kind of saw that he got it wrong. I've been frustrated by his opinion on this before, but how did you take his sort of critiques of you, if you want to call it that?
It's funny because I've never watched Joe. I just don't, because I don't want to subject myself to that shit personally, right? But it's like, for him to say whatever he's going to say, no problem, whatever, do your thing. So I didn't see the apology. I also didn't see like his review of the album or any of this. But yeah, I was talking to Markman about this, and I literally have no issue with Joe Budden. I've never met him. I don't know him. I've never shaken his hand. We've never had a conversation as men. This is what he does. He doesn't rap anymore. You know what I mean? He speaks on the culture and this and that, and that's cool. I'm not in control of this guy. This dude doesn't like me for whatever reason. He wants to say I'm not black enough, I'm not good enough. He's a person who's led to part of my depression at some of my darkest spaces. And he can take that however he wants. He can take it as, oh, I'm not in. Bro, your words, they may make people want to kill themselves, dog. And that's a real thing. But to be strong enough to also understand that, like, that's not the end all be all. And other people aren't the end all be all. And I'm not up at night like, oh my God, I can't sleep. You know what I mean? It's just.
But what about just how nice you are with the real conversation about the best over the last decade doing it?
I believe that too. And I think if I didn't believe that, I wouldn't have done it. I don't think I would have put as much heart into it. So when he says something like that, all I can say is like, bro, that's my man's opinion. I also don't want to sit here and talk about Joe Budden all fucking day. But I will say that, like, I have no problem with that guy. I love Joe Budden. He's a part of this brotherhood. And the people who love me or hate me are really, this isn't like some like PC, let me see how I can make the people like me right now. I love Joe Budden. I want him to be happy. My man has battled depression. He's probably had thoughts that, you know, we've all had one time or another. I just want my man to be happy. And if making Joe Budden happy is shitting on me all day, then by all means, because I'm going to focus on the positive that's going on.
Well, believe me, as someone who's been a personal friend of his, there are times when shitting on people that he loves is part of his MO. But that's why I find it all to be interesting and sort of complicated, because we are all that. And you guys particularly as MCs are definitely part of a special brotherhood.